Let me see. This thing on? Yes? Is it? Beta, this better be on. I'm being serious. YouTube Callion. This better be on. Is it? Okay, good. Hello there. Welcome back to the Stars Align newscast. I know, it's been quite a good while. Hmm, what to start off with? Well, I guess I'll start off with this. For anyone wondering about the situation on planet Sidon, yes, it seems to be that the whole entirety of the threat is seemingly cooling down, thanks to the helpfulness of the whole entirety of the drifters. They basically went to go ahead and help out with the planet. The planet is now facing a level 2 threat on their hazard level, down from there to a level 5 threat. Now, the drifters have come and go ahead and said this for a statement, as led by Mr. Moon himself. Mr. Moon had this to say from the statement of the drifters, and unquote, it seems that the whole entirety of the planet Sidon situation seems to be from producing the whole entirety of medicinal drugs. However, the whole entirety of curapnea, or curapnea, as go ahead and stated for the most part, for over the counter for those that are having trouble with their sleep, is seemingly now viable to use. Using this drug will go ahead and help you out, and the market will go ahead and go back to how the way it was. However, because of the fact that we ourselves had to go ahead and figure out the solve of the cure of it, we had to go ahead and actually destroy some of the supply, unfortunately. The supply and demand of it will go down by 25%. This is mainly due to the fact that some of the stuff from the cure-all apnea is basically now corrupted. We have essentially burned as well as exterminate, as well as contained every single one of the problems on planet Sidon. We'd like to thank the efforts of the citizens on planet Sidon, as unfortunately they had lost around 25% of their population due to this outbreak that happened. I'd like to thank as well for our very, very intelligent drifters to go ahead and actually manage to do a bunch of things to help out these citizens. We will go ahead and help out whenever anyone needs it, and we make sure to go ahead and ask for someone to go ahead and distress signal, please. This is very important, as this will help out with anything that's going on with the whole entirety of the universe. We thank you very much for hearing a statement, and please, please be careful out there. We don't want another situation like this to happen again. Wow. Seems like Mr. Moon really had a sore thumb to go ahead and see what the heck is going on about it with everything else happening. That's pretty good and pretty interesting. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that he's a boss for where I'm at, thankfully. Now then, in more news. On Planet Eden 1, it seems to me that the training program has seemingly finally started. Yes, anyone who put an application in, please make sure you go ahead and be careful. These things are very dangerous. These things are known to go ahead and cause a bunch of insanity from someone's sanity, as well as people to go ahead and be delusioned. The unfortunate part is people who do end up becoming delusioned always seem to be having their life force cut in half. If you go ahead and experience a delusion in within yourself, please seek attention and help. We do not want you to go ahead and pass out from this whole entirety of it. Now, more news about the other Eden planets. The other Eden planets as well are finding out more about making, what is it? Let me see what the report says. The report says that anyone is now eligible to go ahead and apply for our academias. This includes the science academia, combative academia, training for specializations, hmm, interesting, and a bunch of other ones. As you can see, make sure you go ahead and register at the different planets if you want to go and register for different ones. Thank you, and we hope you see this message. Huh, interesting. So anyone who wants to go ahead and actually apply for one of these planets for their academias, please do so, and make sure you go and do it. I heard from the whole entirety of it, from what's going on in the Eden sector, is that these whole entirety of these planets help out the most and benefit with you with trying to line up a whole entirety of a job wherever in the universe. Just make sure you go ahead and be careful. Like I said, these things are unfortunately dangerous. Now then, in more news, it seems that the whole entirety of a sector has gone dark. Yes, a sector has gone dark. What could this mean? Well, from the Copenhagen sector, it seems to me that the whole entirety of the sector has gone dark, or worse, gone rogue. The last report that we have gotten from the Copenhagen situation of that sector, they seemingly decided to go ahead and rebel against what seemed to be an alliance slash federation exodus of a whole entirety of planets. These basically mean that the whole entirety of it was alliance controlled. However, things had gone out of hand, from what it seems like. The report from the Iris unit seems to go ahead and be as followed. The people over here at the academia, as well as the people over here at the whole entirety of the planets itself, have seemingly gone out of disarray. If you're wondering what it means about the academia from the Iris report, the academia there is very famous and well known. They are known for their whole entirety of studying the whole entirety of entities. Very different entities, and very much so they help out with a bunch of different studies, whether it be accelerated healing, or cryostasis, or cryosthesia, or anything else in that manner. This academia is famous for their whole entirety of it. However, there's a bunch of other famous academias, some of them unfortunately like Copenhagen, are unfortunately very shrewd and very not so good. Anyone wanting to go ahead and do this, please make sure you do it at your own risk. Don't do it for brazen purposes. Make sure you do it at your own risk. But it seems like the situation over there seems to be very dire. For anyone wanting to go ahead and join a freedom fighting situation and want to go ahead and help out the Federation slash Alliance, please do so in that fashion to go ahead and help them out. Make sure you go ahead and mark it as the Copenhagen sector. That's going to be very important. Find the whole entire sector. That is not cool. Hold on. Hold on. This? Oh. Hmm. I just got a report from Mr. Moon again. It seems to me that he wanted me to report these planets. Huh. So here are the planets. For them, what's going on. It seems like he's discovered a whole entirety of broadcasts going on. From the planet of Exilius 4. Exilius 4 is facing a current disaster right now that is seemingly minimal at best. However, the situation could be dire once things go ahead and become more unstable. Seems like the whole entirety of what the report says from Mr. Moon is as stated. The whole entirety of the level is minimum. However, the possibility of an outbreak occurring is very high. Please do so if anyone listening to this to check up on Exilius 4. This is very important. Thank you very much. Huh, very generous and very informative, for that matter. But he said that there's also some of them that are also very important as well. Planet Pyroxia should be looked at in terms of everything. Uh, Exuberant Alpha, can you please go ahead and make sure you go ahead and send us a probe right there to make sure the whole entirety of it is going on for it. I will go ahead and do so for it. This is one that is actually pretty much on the radar as well. uh, Planet Deucalion. Deucalion is definitely one of those planets where it's very inhabitable. However, the problem is that it's well known for its whole entirety of toxin fumes. Toxin fumes over there, unfortunately, resort to a lot of things in their crafts as well as poisons section around the world. Anyone there wanting to go ahead and craft poisons or do a bunch of other things would go over there. Very interesting way. And yes, an Irish unit did not get killed there. They are still stationed there. For anyone listening on Planet Scallion, please do not destroy the wait, who said Paimon unit? Who said this? Who keeps on changing the reports, damn it? You? Catharian, get over here. No. Get over. No, 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 no. How dare you go ahead and change this report? Look, Paimon units are dead. Do you hear me? They are called Iris units. How dare you change my report? Oh, it's not. Oh, you're call. Oh, you're saying that it's my fault. Oh, you are gonna face it, buddy. I'm not even kidding. Here. What? You're sorry? Are you sure? I'm gonna scrap you either way. Okay. I'll see you in the scrap heap soon. Okay. Bye. Where was I? Okay. Sorry, hold on. The report seems to be very vague and very useless now. Cannot believe the whole entirety of this decided to mess it up. Let me see if I can find the right one. No. 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 Yes, here we go. Planet Discallion. Make sure you go ahead and worry about this, as one of the Irish units seems to be very much so poisonous. If you go ahead and try to destroy one of these Irish units, please do not. They will explode and turn into a toxic nuclearical situation of hadron particles. Dang! What the heck happened to that one? That Irish unit is a ticket time bomb. Dang. Please don't destroy it then. Destra, or Destrea. Destrea is a planet that is very much known in a different sector, an unknown sector actually. An Irish unit picked up one of these whole entirety of the planets and decided to go ahead and actually change it. Destrea seems to be a non-hostile planet. However, there seems to be lurking a bunch of other things that's happening in the background. From what the Irish unit report has said so far, is it seems like, let me see. Wisdom is knowledge, and knowledge is wisdom. Huh? But remember, you go ahead and remember that quote, as the whole entirety of it revolves around knowledge is power, as well as wisdom is money, as well as vice versa. Interesting. But the report also sees is that, huh, however, the leaders of these planets on this sector, as well as this planet, seems to be very delicated in their whole entirety of their works. Secrets are being kept amongst one another, as well as the whole entirety of everything. Citizens are very afraid of what's going to happen, and there seems to be an ongoing war of what's going on. Interesting. More on this to say. Okay. And finally, we have Planet Defiance. Planet Defiance is a very well-known planet, known for its outlawish behavior amongst the other planets, and also the ruling domain of other places, which is why it's called the Mayhem Sector. Interesting. Well, from what is read on the report says is as followed. Make sure you go ahead and watch out on Planet Defiance. There seems to be another war breaking out, and an Iris unit just got destroyed. Another one will be sent out for it. Please help, please help. Huh, this Iris unit actually really wanted help. So it seems like the people on Defiance, please stop destroying our Iris units. If you go ahead and make sure you go and think, don't shoot it, don't hit it with anything, And please do not dismantle it. It is not worth it. Please don't. Let me see. What else is there? Huh. Another request from Mr. Mason Ellish. What does he want? Dear Exuberant Alpha, can you please send a whole entirety of a shipping crate of 100 Iris units? This would be very much appreciated. Unquote. Reason? Probing. I'm sorry to say, Mr. Ellish, I'm not gonna give you none. The best I'll give you is 25. But if you shoot them, I'm gonna hit you. I'm serious. I ain't gonna lie. I'm generous. And I'm an AI. But still, me myself, I have feelings. You shoot one of these Iris units into a freaking planet, I'ma get you. I'm not even kidding. Now then, it seems like that is all for this news for a whole entirety of what today's going on. I hope you all enjoyed it. There will be more coming in later on for throughout the week. Please make sure you go ahead and look up the whole entirety of it. Oh, and for anyone wondering about the podcast, if you're wondering about it, yes, it is still happening. The problem is that it seems like our technician staff, is that right? Technician staff? Hold on. Okay, yes. Our technician staff technically are trying to go and help work out with the whole entirety of it. Seems that the whole entire nanomites are not working out in our favor in terms of the audio. And the video capturing of us trying to do it is also seemingly trying to screw it. Interesting. Well, from the looks of it, make sure you go ahead and answer some questions as well as ask them. Make sure you go ahead and look at these whole entirety of these news reports. They are very important. And like I said before, make sure you look out for a podcast and anything else in that manner. This would be greatly appreciated. I'll catch everyone later. This is Exuberant Alpha signing off. This is the stars align. Bye. I'm gonna go murder someone. Exuberant Kyle Allian, get over here. No, no, no.